Okay, so the next example says graph f of x is equal to x equals 2/3, and then it says describe the derivative of f of x as x approaches 0 from the left and the right. Alright, so this is just going to be x, inner over outer. Alright, so this is the fun little birdie graph as I refer to it, because if Bob Ross ever did math, he would call this a happy little graph. Because any mistake that he made turned into, you know, happy little accidents. That's kind of what this graph reminds me of. Alright, so describe the derivative of f as x approaches 0 from the left and the right. Alright, so I'm going to try my best to show this. Basically, as f approaches 0 from the left, it's going to get steeper and steeper and steeper as it's approaching 0. So that's fun. So as the limit as x approaches 0 from the left, it's going to be basically approaching negative infinity. Because again, it's getting steeper and steeper and steeper. But as I approach 0 from the right, whoops, I should be using green in case somebody's colorblind. So as the limit as x approaches 0 from the right, so as I am going from 0, I have this dang near vertical slope, and then it starts evening out, evening out, evening out until it's almost flat, which means that at 0, this is actually going towards positive infinity because it's a positive slope. Even though my graph is not the most accurate, it's better than a lot of people's. Alright, so since these limits approach two different values, my limit shouldn't exist. Alright. So suppose that we found that f of x is equal to that mess of 2 over 3 times the cube root of x. It says, using this formula, what is the value of the derivative when x is equal to 0? So if we were to go in and plug in 0, I would get f of 0, actually f primed of 0, is equal to 2 over 3 cube root of 0, which is just 2 over 0 once I simplify that, which would be undefined. Alright, so anytime we get something that looks kind of like a little birdie, which mathematically we call a cusp, my limit is not going to exist. Alright, see you in my next video.